All right. And then obviously permission to post this after.
Yes.
Okay, so we got Boba with me with
Howdy.
cracked out SVIP account. So we'll look through the armaments real quick, right? So this is the first set. This is the second set, and then this is the arch. No specials. I'm surprised actually.
Yeah, big rip.
And then cav set, second archer, and there's an echelon on this, which I mean I guess we'll look at it, but we're not gonna
Not the greatest
one that much. And then Arthur has a delta. We'll cover that a little bit, right? So the first step is always to like clean it up, and then there's actually a circle, which is pretty good. All right, so that's kind of where everything's at. Wait, did I miss this one? I forgot to remove it there. Here we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I actually already cleaned up most of the blue and purple. You know, spare the audience from that.
Oh, there is a hunter on there.
That you didn't use it? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I totally forgot to mention that there is a hunter.
Okay. And then you actually have a Valiant, and then Sentries, which is not that good.
Yeah.
And then this is a rip. Okay. So, anyways, let's actually start cleaning these up. All right. And that's usually like where people are stuck. So this one, there's a shitload of armaments. Actually, there's not that bad, especially once you got rid of it. It could be worse. It could be worse. All right.
It could be worse.
And then
but there's still a lot.
Whitelist, you're 6 out of 10 for wedge. Let's check your arch. Actually, let me go to an empty one. So Hall Square, you're at 1. Archer at 2. Hopefully there's none of these. 0. Echelon's at 0. Okay. 3. Okay. So
maybe
Delta? Oh yeah, maybe. Please. Oh god. 0. Okay, good. Okay, so I tell you right now, everything you pull is going to be wedge, right? Get this to 10, and then I think you're actually going to start pulling arch, just because your Luce has no specials on there. But then also, you know, you've been following my channel. I think it's time to build a good arch cav set. And then also when the new M comes out, there's at least a 50-50. I think it's probably like 60-40 chance that you're going to actually run 2 arch infantry. Right. So
oh, really? Oh.
So yeah. So like, let's get this to 10 first though, because you're already more than halfway. And then from there, then you start going to arch, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So first, let's actually clean this up. So looks like for this account, you're going to be running like 6 or 7 marches, right? You have 6 built. Even though one's like leadership and then the cav one. I would actually build out the cav. Let's actually go over this real quick. So right now, 2 archer on the ZL and Asher, right? 2 infantry on the Guan and the LC. And then you have Hua. And then this 7th cav set, for some reason, has like a windswept chest. Right, so you get this. So you get this.
That's priority number 1.
Yeah, you get the chest there, and also, and then you probably move. Seth called. Hey, I mean, it's fun, but I think this is just an older account from back in the day, right? So you might be missing some accessories, but
yeah,
looks like they went some drums too, and then 1 dagger. Oh no! All right, I'll let you figure that out. You know, I think you know what you're doing with that, but what I would actually do for this. I would rip the band-aid off and dismantle these 2 when you're ready.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. So like you could use it for now, right? If you're gonna run your 7th march, you'll be an inf. But like at some point, well, let me put this back. Okay? I'm not telling you to do it now, but at some point, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna awaken 5 this for leadership, right?
Yeah,
like once you get there, at some point you're gonna like dismantle it. So. You know, you lose half of it. It's created for leadership, but it's just a different era. You know, it's just completely different now, right? So, let's see. I'm sure you have the commanders to run 3M, especially when the new M comes out. You can figure out whatever that pairing is. But like
Mhm.
long term, you're gonna dismantle this. Honestly, even the Seth's Call,
Yeah. It's
if you get to that point, right, where you actually have all your accessory built out, it's just like at the very least, don't put anything else into it, right? Like just awaken one,
Mhm.
fine. Like just don't put
Totally.
anything else into it. But I think a lot of it depends on like what the next imp is. All right, let's actually go to your wedge. We'll start at the bottom. There's just straight up stuff that's okay. Why is this unlocked? Okay, this is amazing. 2%. You can literally just inscribe over this and then just roll, and like you'll already be like a huge chunk of the way there. We'll still do this too. We'll keep
Yeah.
that one. That's pretty good. This one, I'm gonna guess you have something better. Another all damage, dude. This guy's loaded. Or you're loaded.
I'm loaded.
Okay.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah. All right. Holy shit. All right. I might have to start choosing from the all damage. So we're not gonna lock this one. It's pretty wild. 3.4. We'll keep this for now, but I feel like you could have something better. No. Just in case you want to
Yeah. Hey, you never know.
siege in the future. Actually, that's pretty good. This one we do not want. Why is that locked? It's crazy. Wait a minute. Which one's better? 2.73, 2.7. For siege, the math kind of changes. I think you actually value attack a lot more, and then
Yeah.
defense the least. Wait, I can't find it. Okay, I would actually keep that other one. Did I already lock something better?
I think it was just the damage. The other one just
so
did
let's keep
damage
that
to
for
it.
now. You have a lot of stuff to work with here. All right, this is not a lock.
Yeah.
It only has 2 rolls left. No. Craze, I do not like at all, but it's actually, you could make it a tercio and it actually be way better. So we'll keep that.
Okay. I mean, I was kind of thinking
Yeah.
about tercio
Yeah.
as an option just for
Yeah.
random TPing.
Yeah. Pulverize is not good. And the main reason it's 1 second with a 5-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Right, where if it was 2 seconds, this would actually be this would essentially be battle ready on Arch, right? But 1 second with a 5-second cooldown is not good. People should not be using that. Like the math doesn't add up. Not good. It's kind of dangerous because there's actually stuff that's unlocked that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gotta go slow.
We'll keep the robust for now. I think that's actually unlocked though. This one. You have a hunter there. We'll lock it for now. This is disgusting. Some of the stats he has on these. Wow. Especially as slots that you can inscribe over.
Yeah.
All right.
And some doubles.
This was unlocked. What? This is a really good
Like maybe the beginning to a
for
cav.
arch, yeah, arch cav, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then crazed, hurried. I'll keep it. It's probably better somewhere else too. This is very unfortunate. It might actually go on your tercio. We'll keep it though. Okay, there's definitely some stuff we can. Let's see here. These you tend to want to have like a higher standard, just because there's no real way to inscribe like anything legendary on them right now.
Right.
You know, so you kind of save it for like a very high upside one, and like in the future maybe. But like this one, honestly, like is probably not even good enough. But we'll keep it. This one too, we just keep for siege. That's not high enough. Interesting. Oh, it even look how close you were to getting a balance. Do you know how many off the top of your head? Like how many shards do you have?
Oh, I think it's 6 or 5.
Okay.
I want to say. But right now it's like 177 shards.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay.
it's
Maybe
super.
we'll get lucky.
I mean, it's already super close. So we'll see. We'll see actually how many we dismantle here. That might put me over the edge.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, that's a fresh focus fire.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that one.
As I understand it, that's like the best arch, like rare is focus fire. Am I crazy, or is that wrong? Or is boiling blood better?
They're pretty close, I think. This one's just out of rolls. It's not worth it. It's not that good. Keep that for now. But I don't need that. That's not good enough. I'm sure you can upgrade over this. Deflectors, gotta have something better than deflectors. Same thing with this, really? I'm shocked.
Yeah, it's 0 out of 10. That one's 0 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
No good rolls. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I wonder what he did. Because usually when you run out, I understand if you have like 2 good stats, like 1 good stat, and you're out of rolls. Like I'm not sure what the strategy was.
Great question.
Ooh. Like the most random ones are locked. It's kind of crazy.
And then like really good ones are unlocked.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful. Keep that one for now. This is really good. So 0 out of 10. Is there no transmutation stones on this?
There's I think like 26. There's no crystals.
Yeah, the transmutation crystals, I mean. Okay.
I gotcha. Yeah. No crystals. Another 2 on the way very soon.
All right. Maybe we'll end up in the same KVK together. Who knows?
We just might. Anything's possible.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Okay. All right. These are good. Assertive. These are really good, actually. All right. I like strategic. It's like a poor man's assertive. You have to surround the troops. Right? Brave's like.
Do you know if with for surrounding, if it was like you have a single march and then you have one other march that's not yours but an ally's march, does that count as being surrounded?
Yeah, it still counts. And then every extra march that's surrounding takes 2% more damage.
Okay.
So cool. That's why like a number.
So it's completely possible then.
Oh, for sure. No, it should happen actually way more often than not, right? In a ball fight.
Holy cow!
Because if anything is like out of oh wait, I need to filter this yet. Just for wedge only, because I need to check the other ones.
Did we go through all the slots already?
Huh? No, just for wedge though.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize we went through them all. Jeez.
So this is 131, right? And this is just all wedge. Yeah. Okay, that's good. It's always scary clicking that. All right, let's check arch now, and then we should be able to just click through it regularly.
Mm-hmm.
This, oh my god, this is killing me. Loosed, so good for V formation, but these are really good stats. You can just inscribe over that, right?
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that. That's true.
Yeah. This should
terrible.
Maybe go somewhere else. Let's see. We don't need that at this point. Oh yeah, we talked about this before. This is, oh my god, you have two like broken ass double inscriptions for siege. This is amazing. Like you can't get better.
Yeah,
you can't better without like. All right, that's like that should be a V formation. Okay. I'm surprised this is unlocked. It's really good actually. Artisan's not that good. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, not at least arch.
Yeah, but let me see what you have on your other. Really? This is what is on there?
Yeah, super low.
Wow, okay.
There was, so artisan was on it, but
you switched
it
off.
was just, it's just pure stats and then counter attack. Yeah. So I switched it.
I mean, this is a little better, but
yeah, not by much.
Yeah, vengeful. These doubles could be useful somewhere else. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, you do have conversion stones. That's good.
Yeah. Quite a few.
What? All right. Unlock that. Assertive. Okay. Let's actually recycle these.
We can see how many like shards I have at that point. Might be enough to buy a.
That'll be awesome.
Or be really close to it.
Yeah. This is only 23. Okay, and then let's start clicking through this.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of like the square formation.
Yeah. This is, what slot is this?
No idea.
Okay, it's so you can inscribe over it. I feel like this is worth locking for now. Is it 3.5, 3.5? That's crazy. All right. What? Okay. Shielded. No, sure don't need that. Well, freed up a lot. Yeah, we don't need this.
Yeah.
And then we're getting into
In fact, that's on him. It's just like why? Why?
I literally I'm literally gonna go unequip that. What are we doing here?
It's advanced. Yeah. Him.
This is randomly on him. Okay.
It's just so random.
Why is this not like? Why isn't this switched over to? Okay. I feel like that's still better than. Well,
I think that's better than what's what's currently on.
Cost you like one stone. Well, we'll take a look.
Yeah. There's like 23 stones, I think.
Back in action. Interesting. Archer. There's too many good ones. Oh my god! All right.
Yeah. A lot to choose from. That's why. That's why I need your help.
Yeah, just clean it up. Let's see. I like the stats.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's all in the same slot. Top left.
Tremors is just not good. Oh no, payback.
Right, oh no,
that just goes away.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, let's let that go away. Unless you're gonna, I don't know, maybe you have you killing some barbs or something.
No,
how big you are at barbs.
It can go away.
Okay. These are like pretty garbage.
I like to honestly, at the end of my last KVK 4, when I had 7 marches, I was 7 march just like AP.
Yeah,
using on barbs.
Yeah, man. It's a way to do it. Let's see. Oh, whoa. This is okay. Honestly, I probably saved way too many, but I can't remember which one. It's pretty easy to clean up though. Let's see. Valiant is 1%. Calm is not that good. Combination of the two.
Not the highest stat rolls.
We'll save it for now. That is just not good. I mean, if you're like a Kenyan nerd, maybe
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually bullying some other guy in Canyon right now.
Over and over.
I just attack him. Yeah, I just attack him. I lost. What was it? I went 5-2 against him yesterday.
I've gotten to those wars, so I understand. Okay, so we definitely don't need this for infantry. You have way too many good infantry stat ones.
Yeah, honestly.
You never need that.
Which again, I mean, we'll have to check like what I'm at shard wise, because it could be where
we're pretty close.
Like we may be able to like remove or get rid of enough to push me over the edge or something.
No, you're definitely close. All right, and then select all. Okay, 143. Jeez.
So, I mean, I think that's enough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh really? All right, we'll take a look.
I think so.
770 sounds crazy. You have 4.
Oh, it's 4.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of my. I think I'm thinking of the native account.
Okay, 5.
Hey, in the description.
6.
Hey.
Right.
I mean.
All right, there you go.
Gives us a few more stones to play
with. like, you know, like 200, 270. It's not that far. Okay, so then now let's take a look at this. All right, so usually you want to see where there's a, okay, so before we do this, so ideally you have a good inscription in every slot, right? Like even if it's like this is not a good inscription. Yeah. And then from there, if you're a little more aggressive, right? So like if you have a good inscription and you want triple stats, great. If not, then you literally just hoard, because at some point, like if you just think like time, you know, or just being really really good in the moment is that important for you, the longer you hoard, the more likely it is that you get something that either has a higher upside than what you have now, or that's just straight up better, right? Mm-hmm. So like whenever you invest now, there's just like the earlier you invest, the higher there's a chance that something better is going to come along, right? Obviously, if you invest in something really good, the chances are lower, but still, like with time, unless you have a perfect armament, the more time you have, something better to come along and replace it, right? So like for the people that like to hoard, actually, a lot of them, just because they're scared to make decisions, they actually are almost kind of are kind of lucked out, because that's not the strategy. But the hoarding is actually the best value play for armaments long term, right? Now, having said that, it sucks having, say, like, here, let me like something like this. Wait, where's the one that was that had an irrelevant stat, right? Like this, and you just sit there looking at it, right? So what we're gonna do today, since you don't have a lot of stones, is we'll find like the weakest one. So some of them, like Fine Horse, it's not that good, right? Like the one on Hoa, I think I like Hurried, which is even worse. Wait, like Deflectors, you know, like some of these, like Prime is March Speed, right? So we'll find ones that are like very weak and at least like have good good inscriptions there. And then since you don't have that many stones either, well, at least like set you up. This one, you already know my opinion on this. Honestly, I mean, I think you should just convert that over to Arch set. But you know, I'll let you decide off stream. I want to pressure you on stream.
Yeah.
So,
no, for sure.
Okay, so that's mostly done. Let's actually see where this Fine Horse is. Okay. So it's good stats, but then you have March Speed. And then, why is it? Did I messed some of this up? We definitely don't need to lock this. Honestly, we don't even need to lock this. Like you would just keep this. You would just keep this, right? And then if there's a way to inscribe in the future, that would be the one you inscribe. So, okay. So right now there isn't something that's like an automatic upgrade. And then let's actually take a look at instrument. And then legendary.
I didn't even think. Wow. This makes this so much easier to look at. Holy cow.
Is there anything we convert
I've been doing this wrong. I like go back and forth. I'll equip Arch or I'll equip Wedge and look at that specific section. This makes this so much easier.
Yeah, you can start finding like, is there anything worth converting over? And it actually looks like right now. Why did I miss that somehow? Let's get rid of that. Okay, so this might be a candidate because it has 10. Uplifting should be for like Rally Garrison. Honestly, this is really good for Tercio. This you could convert this to Tercio, and you know, for City.
You can be happy with it.
Yeah, this is really good. Uplifting is good. Patronage is healing. How did I miss these?
I
thought I looked through all the legendaries. Did I not?
Maybe it was just filtered for.
Yeah, I might have filtered it wrong. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, we might be able to squeeze out more. Nope. Okay, I definitely missed some, so that's not good. Wow, okay. So I think you're probably looking at Boiling Blood with this.
Oh, with that like
Aegis.
rare on Aegis.
But
Okay.
the bad thing is there's not a good place to start from. So, and you literally have almost nothing else. It's actually even like kind of weak on the inf. You have armor.
Yeah, this slot's pretty sad, I think.
Okay. Before I do that though, let me okay, did I Alright, let me see what I missed here. Okay. I definitely missed some, right? Were these supposed to be locked? No, these were.
I remember you locking those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but I missed this. Like,
Oh yeah.
I might have clicked Arch only or something. I don't know. How did I miss these?
Maybe. I don't know. All good.
All right. Well, let's start looking through these again. Okay, so instrument's definitely like the weakest one for you. It looks like.
Mm-hmm. A few more. Or not.
16. Oh.
There we go. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you have how many stones? 33. Okay.
Not terrible, but not a
so
whole ton of
let's
flexibility.
Yeah, let's see. And also, this is like remember I talked about this is for wedge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's defense, health, and then health. Okay. And where are you? Okay. And this is also the same freaking slot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. And then
yeah, that formation's super weak.
War breaker, that's good. Deflector, I feel like you could upgrade over. Sure. See, now this is one where okay, that's good. Okay, and then this is your second archer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's good. That's on a double. So, capacious or daring?
I feel like rapacious. Well, it's hard. Lower stats.
This one looks cleaner. I think this one is actually slightly better.
Mm-hmm.
Focus fire.
Just not as clean.
I know. Okay. Actually, it's not that. Let's see. There's not like a bunch of terrible mistakes on this. Artisan. Freaking dog. All right. Jesus. Wow, okay, there's actually not that much I can do.
Struggling.
I mean, the only thing is
there, so I mean,
so you have
second.
you have an abundance of options in the scroll and the banner slot. There's not a
Mm-hmm.
lot here and here, right? And the ones that I saved are kind of rolled out. Honestly, this is probably better. Primed is whatever. You don't need more march speed. 2.5% skill damage. 1% more extra damage.
So I do have that hunter inscription, and then I do have those other the other fearsome that I can place.
Yeah.
I guess my question would be, is there a good spot to put a hunter or the like fearsome in the bag? I don't know which slot the fearsome's for.
Oh, you have the fearsome should be this instrument slot, right? I think.
Actually, oh, okay.
We'll take a look.
I mean, I think it's.
No, it's not. Well, I guess it's the. Wait, what is it? Fearsome should be the instrument slot. Let's see. What is your other inscription? Oh no, it's on the banner. It's centuries.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Valiant though. Valiant is also.
Oh, that's what I meant. Valiant.
Yeah, but that's actually where you're strong. Like you don't really have a weakness in the. Even though this is kind of weird that. I mean, it's a good double. I feel like you had a bunch of options here. Praise and Rage. Valiant Onslaught. This is really good for okay.
So I guess if there's not much to change, like immediately, like right now after.
Well, it's like I could do it right, but it's like a mismanagement. It's like it'll be kind of a waste to get like a slight upgrade. I think for this, let's see actually. Okay, perfect arch candidate right there. And then this is the weakest slot again.
That one's not locked. I don't know if that should be locked.
Yeah, I should lock it. With this one, you would just lock this and then roll these two, but it's not like that good, right? So, like you could try to like get an upgrade. I just don't think it's really worth it. Ward breaker.
Like it's like, is there should the hunter be used for?
Oh, you should definitely use it.
Like,
yeah.
I'm just not sure like which march to use it to upgrade, like the Asher, the Huo.
Yeah.
Who.
Well, we need to put a second capstan on you here, anyways, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even put 100 on one of these. Let me see.
Could put it on like another formation, like find another formation in that top left slot that has good cav stats and just convert it for 1 stone and then inscribe. That's what I did on the native account, actually, funnily enough.
Do this and do destructive. People would cringe.
People would cry.
I know. I mean, you already have something you can inscribe the invincible on here. That'd be good. When you get 8 shards, it's invincible. It's a huge upgrade over this one. Invincible and invincible is to me is a lot better than balance.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so let's actually figure out where to put your
second cav. or hunter.
Yeah, this could either go on your second cav and then you have a hunter on your first cav, or we can literally just upgrade this, but then your second archer will get a hunter, which I don't think you want. I think you rather have like the best cav, best inf, and best archer kind of, a cut above the second.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And honestly, this is even.
I feel like that one's not bad. 2% all damage, 3% defense.
You have a lot of
the attack's pretty low.
Good options there. You actually know I'm gonna need this.
Yeah, that's pretty low stats.
Honestly, I would take the other one over that, so. Alright. Okay, so let me think. I think I would put it on a cav for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
kind of what
just,
I'm thinking too.
Either cav or I mean, obviously either cav or inf.
Well, the inf already, the Guan has a hunter.
No, I'm actually talking about like a destructive, but that's also a lot of stones. Gotcha. It's just not worth it, I think, just to do it and then switch it over. If you get an Altart, this is just not good stats. So, man, it's like tempting me.
Yeah, that calm is nice. That one with the calm, just because of the 3 defense, 2 damage, but rerolling that attack.
Yeah, but you honestly, like, that's the one, like. I mean, I would take this. I would actually. All right, so for example, here's your options. You have this, or this. You have to pick. Where would you put your hunter?
Right. I feel like I'd want to do it on the calm one.
Yeah, I would do it on the calm one. Right? You have like the highest all damage you could get. There's only a 3% chance to even roll this. You have higher defense. Right.
I mean, I'm not like pressed for the attack personally.
Yeah.
But
and for the if you get an
Loost even is that even good in that slot?
It's amazing for V formation, but you have like a double. Like this is disgusting for V formation. Like you put this on a Gajamata Cordova, which is a smite damage, right?
Yeah, it's going in.
Actually, wait, never mind. I'm thinking about something else. No, Loose is not that good. There's oh my god, I'm like losing my. Let me look this up now.
Like I was gonna say, as far as I understand, outside of
there's
outside of
a couple. There's a ballistics is really. Maybe I'm thinking of ballistics. Ballistics and line shot was what I'm thinking about. Not Loose. Look at this thing. Straight out, just 5% more normal damage, right? This is like a greatest glory from just like a regular inscription. And then like compared to sharp arrows, it's 5% regular or 4% boost. I mean, the boost is better, but like this line shot is really good. Loose is not that good. I had it confused, so no.
I mean, I know Loose, it's like when you're outside of V formation, so it gives a 1% buff to normal damage. So there's that, but I just wasn't sure if that's actually beneficial in that slot.
So let's actually just put this on your oh no, this is a slot you're Well,
It hurts.
it'll be this one.
It hurts. It's ugly.
Yeah, but you have the arch, right?
Oh yeah. That's true. There's the arch.
And you have a delta actually. You have a delta set too.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that's the thing to kind of think about is, let me just make sure your delta. Because if you're going to do delta or arch for the second one, then it's not as pressing. Because this is good. That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if I like in terms of the immediate value, because Cavs just released, right? And if they are going to release a next arch formation Cav or one that's going to benefit from it, that's 9 months away. Is typically the cycle.
Yeah. So for you, so like I'm pretty high on Arthur Nevsky right now. And
yeah,
that
I
you
saw your video.
That was very good. And then you would run probably like Hua Joan.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, actually,
okay. Yeah, I see that.
Actually, yeah. So that wouldn't. Yeah, I feel like the way to go for you is just Cav, because you have a. You're not gonna do you don't want to switch. You already have a hunter on the Guan. You have a hunter on the first archer. You would get a pretty big upgrade because this is like kind of weak, right? With the stats
like
and
stat
this,
wise,
it's two okay ones, and you could actually find like a good archer.
might be one in it. I think there's probably one in a different formation.
Yeah, you actually don't need this one either. That's not that good.
But you think that would be the biggest upgrade would be Hunter for second archer march?
In terms of like what you're running on here, but like I don't know. I don't think you should go for a second hunter. I think you go for the first Cav and get a. Yeah, you'll probably, if you were gonna inscribe, you'll probably like switch this over and then do it. But honestly, Furious.
Yeah, it is just a lot of stones.
Honestly, I
like
think
that. I feel like that one's
better.
Pretty good.
I feel like that's better than the one on the Asher, right?
Yeah.
There's way more stats. 3%, 3.5 defense. This is better than that, but I think just the stats is worth it. I would do that for now. That's a very low investment. I think you're actually going to get upgrade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just one stone's crazy to do that.
Yeah.
That's actually honestly like probably the best update they ever came out with.
Yeah. So we'll do this. And honestly, you should probably like then you can roll this for something else. Let's save this Archer 2. And then this has not been rolled at all.
No, it has a lot of upside potential.
But you already have. See, the problem is like you can make upgrades. It's just like none of these are that. Well, I don't know why I'm looking at that one. None of these are that meaningful. Where
yeah,
like it's like the resource cost to get like little upgrades is just not worth it. You know, like even which one I was looking at, like for this one. Like you don't have a good place to start from. Like it's just something where you know you get an intrepid, you put it on here, right, and then like that's when you start dumping your resources. So for the hunter, we're gonna do that calm one, right?
Yeah.
I think that, like, this is.
I think we agreed on that.
Yeah. And then Where is it?
Somewhere.
Here we go.
There she is. Hunter.
All right, here we go.
Lovely.
Oh, I'm nervous. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't.
Okay. And then we'll equip this on the wall.
Wherever it went.
Okay, replace. All right. There you go. Looks good.
Yeah.
Have one. Okay. Yeah, I would say for you, this is one if there's a chance to upgrade over deflector, like maybe, because that one's like a little weaker. On the Squan, this one with the fine horse is the weakest one. There's just like nothing where like it's really worth just spending resources on, right? Like what? I could start with like 3.5 defense to try to roll it, but like what's like it's just not really worth it. Yeah, like at least a rare or like a good double, or special, then you go in on it, or else I just don't think it's really.
Yeah, I mean there was that, what was it, that Aegis on one of those other
Oh yeah,
was it a V formation? Was it V formation? I don't remember.
Actually, yeah, let me see
which one it was.
It was like it was circle.
Maybe like that one was what? They'd go to boiling blood.
Yeah, I'll go to boiling blood actually. Actually, that one probably is. I forgot about that.
Yeah, wherever it was.
Is it not instrument? No, it's actually it's not instrument.
Oh.
It's emblem. There you go. Wait, I'm losing my mind here.
Where it was, I don't know. Maybe.
Would that delete it?
I don't know.
No way. Let's see.
Rip. I contacted support over one I'm pretty sure I accidentally deleted. And I was like, can you, like, this is what I did. Can you, like, give me it back? And they're like, oh, we need more details before we can give it back. And I was like, that's all the details I have. Please just give me it back.
Focus fire. Wait, do we really delete it?
We might have.
Because it was one of these like off ones, right? And when I say when I say we, it was me. What the fuck? Let's see.
It was definitely one of the off ones. It wasn't a main. It wasn't like a arch wedge.
It was like Aegis or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that not locked?
I thought
like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I thought it was locked too. Oh, I'm sorry.
You good, man? Is that all of them? Are we looking at all of them?
All the.
Maybe it was just in a different slot than what we thought it was. I just go, yeah, like just go all.
I don't know, man. I think I deleted it.
Where'd it go? Is it on Echelon? No.
No, it was one of these, like... I'm pretty sure it was an emblem or a... Unless I clicked on a different one thinking it was a different slot.
Yeah, all I know is it was on one of like the weird...
Oh, wait, let me just look up rare. Here we go.
Rare inscription.
Rare inscription. Oh, is it this one? Back in... No, it's not that one.
What is that square one? The square formation?
Oh, Aegis.
There it is.
Oh, but this is...
We got...
Why didn't it just show up, though?
You didn't delete it.
I thought I lost my mind. Let's see. Wait, but I looked up instrument. Why didn't this show up? Right?
Oh,
if I go to, if I click off of this, I go instrument and emblem. It was a hollow square, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Did I just not see this? Okay.
I think we just skipped over him.
I thought this was.
I didn't think it was a hollow square. I thought it was one of the gathering formations, to be honest.
Okay, so we can actually play around with this. And this is supposed to be for Cav, right?
Yeah. Or no, I think we were thinking for Guan.
Oh, that's why.
Maybe?
For Boiling Blood, yeah.
Maybe.
Over the Fine Horse, yeah.
Yeah, over the Fine Horse, yeah. Boiling Blood for Fine Horse.
Okay. Alright, we can mess around with that one.
Yeah.
Why not? Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, I got you.
So this will go to...
Well, I got stones and stuff to lose technically, but
wait, let me make sure. Are the archers? Do you not have good archer stuff? You should, right? Okay, definitely not this one. And then okay, that's actually okay. Primed and devious. That actually also could be better. And then. Oh man.
hard call. That's why I called in the expert.
Wait. Okay, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's like what's valuable.
There's just no infantry stuff to start from.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good archer stat to start from. Yeah, pretty meh Cav.
And then the actually, what's on your ooh. Oh my god.
We missed that.
I'd be that idiot that I might. Okay. We definitely want to go for inf on
this. It's 3 stones.
But it might actually be better for arch. Okay, we'll see that. That's fine. Alright, so this one you're not gonna lock. Where is it? No, we're not gonna save that. It's very unlucky. Alright.
Something.
Wow. All right.
Get unlucky. No. It's okay. This next one you'll get an imp stat.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Double imp stat.
Double imp stat.
All right.
Oh,
this is like rock. Yeah, that's why
it hurt.
Oh my god, it was not good. All right.
That hurt. Happens.
This is how you have one stat and all 10 rolls. That was 10 rolls, right?
That was 10 rolls. Yeah.
That was bad. All right.
That hurt. It hurt. It's okay. That's how it goes.
So in KVK, when you get the 2 transmutation crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Boiling Blood is good. I would actually use it on this, and you try to like, at this point you just try to get him because like that's actually your weakest slot. It's your weakest slot. Yeah. Yeah, I would use it and like try to roll inf for that one. And just use 1. You always want to at least save 1. For like when you pull a special, right? You don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck with 1 stat on a special because you try to roll it out.
Yeah.
But like for now, just keep pulling like wedge. You have like more than enough. You have more than enough of these things to max it out. And then if you do get a special, right, or like balance or invincible, I will actually do invincible because I think you're This is good. This is good. This is obviously balanced already. Like this is like that's your second archer. What's your yeah? Whereas like Invincible is really good, and these are like fairly low stats. Yeah, so
yeah, that one.
Is it going to be that one, or do you actually have something better on? See, and like what I was talking about earlier with like switching, you don't even want to switch over until the last minute, right? Just because you could get something better, then that switch would have gone to waste.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like it's just 3.1, and then the other one is 3. I don't think it's even worth it. I think you just put it on here and just call it a day. Invincible. All right, so that you should actually get like before halfway through KVK. Right. Oh, wait, we actually can recycle more. I can check some. Oh, it's only 6 more. Okay.
No, 6 more.
So yeah, so you're like 40 away, and then another one, what, 180? So you're 220 away. And it should be good there. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could really do was clean it up, and then just got wrecked on that one roll.
Yeah,
we got wrecked. We got wrecked.
That's what happens, though. Like that's
no,
just
the
how
way
it
that
happens.
got wrecked. Yeah. And like the worst thing is like 2.6 isn't even that good of a stat, but it was worth saving. It's just nothing.
So what? So for like the March setups, right? So you're, I think standard would be like LC Alex, as one. Do Guan Skippy or Ragnar Skippy?
Ragnar for sure.
Yeah.
I like one skip. It's not bad, but Ragnar is
right.
I don't think he has a long. I don't think he has a lot of longevity, but he's probably the tankiest commander of the game. Like even tankier than Nevsky. And like they just run around, and like the health stays relatively high, and it's just like the best way I could describe it is just like solid. It's just very, very solid, and there's a chance, especially where you're set up, right? There could be Guan Skip, Ragnar with the new Inf commander, and then like Lucia Alex or something, right? Like I don't know what this like new commander skit's gonna be, but for 3 March that will work really well. You have Philip too. Ragnar Philip, for whatever reason, worked really well the few times I used them. Joan Philip, like I want to test them more. That was like really, really good. ZL Philip is probably the place where everyone puts him right now. I mean, you have every commander, right? So.
I know there's like also LC Philip, like that's an option.
It's worse than LC Alex.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, okay. I thought it was gonna be better, and I ran it for.
I mean, I love LC Alex.
I ran LC Philip for a couple hundred reports, and I'm just like, damn, like not only does it feel slower, it's just worse, you know? Because I thought when Philip first came out, I looked at the kit, that LC Philip would be like the best Lucia pairing, but taking Philip away from Archer wouldn't be a good call. But like if you had just one March, you're gonna just go out there and just destroy people. I thought it was gonna be LC Philip, and it was just worse than LC Alex for me. So
okay. So what? Yeah. So I guess. So we'll just say, you know, like LC Alex, just base wise, LC Alex, like Huo Joan, Arthur Nevsky.
Yeah, right.
That's 3 Marches.
Or the other way you do it is like Huo Arthur, and then looks like you will run Nev Joan too. So I would like mess around with those two and see which one you like better. And then you can even run the Arthur Nevsky with Delta. Just see how it is. It's going to be better, a lot better with Arch, but like just mess around and see if you like it, and then like you can decide from there. I personally liked it a lot. Like the Arthur, I actually really like Arthur Philip too. It's very fun to use.
Okay.
Like the best way I could put it is like I feel like my mind wants to say the best way to run Cavs right now is actually still skill damage. So like Hua Arthur and Nev Joan, right?
Yeah.
But my mind wants to say Arthur Nevsky or Arthur Phillip, and then Hua Joan. Just because like Arthur primary is just, I don't know, it's fun. It's just fun to use. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you think so? Like, what about for archers? So, because I can always tinker for Cav. I feel like thankfully there's a lot of movement around
archers. It's very, to me it's very frustrating to use Asher. I think if you want to use Asher, by far the best option is Asher Phillip.
Asher Phillip. Okay,
yeah, because like
Asher YSG.
Yeah, just because like Asher has march speed but off of territory. And if you're like off territory, it doesn't even feel that fast. When you're on territory, that march essentially has no march speed, but you get the territory buff from like, I've never had another march I've used before on territory where people are just chasing you down with like Asher YSG. It's just like very, very frustrating. Okay. Asher Phillip though is like above average. It's good. It's like, it's honestly it's not that far off from ZL Herman as far as performance. And that's like the only combo I've run with Asher that I've liked. I tried a bunch of different ones. None of them, like I'm not a big fan of Asher. I don't know why. You know, like he should be good, but Asher Phillip though makes him feel like usable. All the other ones, it's kind of frustrating, personally.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair. And then, I guess like last question would just be, in terms of equipment. Like I think the windswept chest piece is the first that needs to be changed.
That's by far the first one, and I think you're actually just getting you're literally just getting accessories here, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. Was like after that, just build out so I can have you know, all the accessories.
So looks like you have, let's see, one ring. Ooh, this one doesn't even have a ring on it. 2 rings. I think you're just building rings, dude.
Yeah.
You just have 2 rings? Yeah, literally, you're just crafting rings over and over and over.
Yeah. Which I mean, I think I have blueprints for rings.
Yeah, like, regardless of, you know, like, you know my opinion on the dagger, right? But when it comes to, like, math, ring is, as a standalone, is, like, by far, like no question, not even close, the best accessory. And the biggest reason why is because this is 2 seconds, right? If this was 1 second, it really changes the math. I mean, you literally are losing like half the value. But at 2 seconds, it like, there's other stuff where, okay, you just boost the next attack, right? So if you have multiple attacks in the same second, only one of them gets boost. That's even worse than 1 second. But at 2 seconds, this is just by far the best. So it looks like you already have a ring here, and you only have 2. Right, so you even like eventually, if you build out to 7 marches, you're gonna get 5 more, right? Which means you're gonna get another crit ring when you go down there. If you do decide to run 7 marches, I think like literally you just build rings.
Just build ring, okay.
Just build rings, you know, like at least like get your 6 marches. Every march should have a ring on it, and then from there, if you do a dagger, then you should do 2. If not, then you go horn and then greatest glory for the combo commanders. Well, just for Lucha. I don't think Arthur doesn't have a rage engine, but I would actually still do greatest glory. I'm a big fan of, just in general, like doing more damage, like, because that's instant, right? Like, you're just going to do more damage every time. Whereas like the rage thing is like, you know, you can drop rage, you can, you know, the fight's over. Yeah, like, and then you already have like 2 drums, so just keep it.
So, I feel like that there's enough like rage production.
And the problem with this too, I've never tested it, I've only heard it, but I think these don't stack. So if you crafted another dagger, because this is actually doing a 6.5% health reduction, it doesn't stack with an uncrit dagger. You know,
Oh,
so
really?
so in the meantime, if you actually wanted to run this, it's really annoying. If you wanted to run this with 2 daggers, you actually want to run this not on Archer, even though it's crit for Archer, because then it's like 5 and
Okay.
5. I mean, if you want to go test it,
Yeah.
you can. But like from every, I've heard this from multiple people, is that you actually hope you don't crit the dagger, which like I think you still want to crit it. It's just like if you crit it, though, you can't equip it on the troop type you want. But also, it's adding like 1 base health on all this stuff. I you know, it's probably worth it to keep it on the Archer, honestly. But from what I was told, it doesn't stack. So like if you ever do craft another dagger, you would have to like test it to see if they actually stack on top of each other. I just never had a crit and uncrit dagger to test it.
Right at the same time. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would just craft rings for now. Yeah.
Rings.
All right. And then once you pull the, I don't even think you should be pulling the Intrepid. Let me see. Right? Is that what you're selecting right now, Intrepid?
That's what it's on.
I feel like you should be pulling for Instrument. Right?
No, it's the Fine Horse one. When you maybe I haven't gotten lucky on like the pity system yet. When you pull it, is it similar to like when you get an autark and you can just place it on one, or does it give you just...
There's already stats on there. Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Oh no. Okay.
So yeah, so like okay, so here's the difference, right? This is a 5% boost to skill damage. This is a 8% or 10% boost, right? So what you're just essentially is, okay, when you deal direct damage, so it's essentially when you're either using your active skill or instant proc, right? There's a 30% chance that the damage will be increased by like 10%. So is that better, or is a straight up like 5% boost better? I think the 5% boost is better. Right? But like for you though, you already have an Intrepid.
Yeah.
So
on my archers.
So yeah, so if you pull an Unstoppable, right? One, you have a lot more versatility because now you could either put it on here too, you know, on your like, or if you have another Intrepid, like you probably don't want to put it on your archer, right? Like you could literally complete the set and then move this to your second archer, right? And then you can actually have 4 specials. Like, I know like Intrepid's a little better, and by the way, and the reason why I'm saying this because I actually think for Arch, I like straight to the point better than Fearless. Fearless is 8% boost in normal damage, right? And straight to the point, you get a 3.5. So you get essentially there's a 4.5% boost to normal damage. Would you rather have a straight 4.5% boost, or would you rather have like essentially a chance to deal 20% extra normal damage for 3 seconds?
That is pretty good.
That starts getting it starts getting like close, right? I'm like, okay, wait, this is actually like really good. But like for some whatever reason, I feel like this slot is always like the weakest too. Like the instrument slot.
Instrument slot.
At least for me. So like I'm almost kind of tempted to pull this, but like I don't know. I feel like you should.
So not the Intrepid, have more, like there's just more versatility with.
I mean, also you could like complete your archer set if you wanted to. There's more versatility. I don't know.
Clean.
Yeah, but you're not rallying with garrisoning, right? Well, archer maybe.
I don't want to garrison. I don't want to garrison.
Maybe rally.
I don't have enough troops.
Yeah.
I think I'm cool with rallying. Like that's fine. I think it's like good enough at the current seating we're at to be able to do that.
I won't switch it up. I'll let you decide.
Just,
but I'm just saying, like, you know, okay, you're 107. Yeah, that's something where like I will consider. And then once you get to and after that you just start pulling arch, and I would either pull the was it fearless? I always forget the name. Either fearless or straight to the point.
And it's what's the one in the shop you can get though?
That's invincible. That's over here.
That okay.
So invincible is really good. So like if you look at balance, like balance, right? One, normal damage resistance. Okay, you know, but ideally it's just damage resistance, like the Delta one, but it's not. But this one, essentially, once you hit 80% rage, you have 3 seconds, which means like at best, which will probably happen, your primary commander's active skill will get 8% more, right?
Yeah.
So damage resistance, like this is like kind of weak actually. Whereas like invincible, I don't like that as skill damage resistance now, right? Because it doesn't do like normal damage resistance, smite damage, all that stuff. But I read this wrong like the first like few months I was looking at it. Whatever target you're hitting, as they get lower and lower in health, you're going to do more and more damage to them. Right? So if you're hitting something that's like 20% or lower, you're getting a 12% normal damage boost. I mean normal damage increase. Right? So it's like you're actually hitting it harder, and like, you know, usually when you're targeting troops and stuff, like
you're getting even better trades.
Yeah, like this is just like, to me, it's like way better. It's way better than balance. You know, okay. So like invincible it's something like I really like to get. And if I'm correct, I think your Delta set right now. Oh no, you have it here. You're actually missing it in this. Oh wait, I always get confused. Okay, yeah. So you're actually missing it in the fearless slot for Arch. This is also, yeah, it's something. I think for Arch, I would actually pull this Emblem of the North to get fearless. But if I was actually doing Wedge, I would personally actually, for the wish list, do
switch it.
Yeah, do this, just so you could either complete your Archer set.
You can select it.
Yeah, okay. And and then it gives you more versatility. I do think Intrepid's better, but I think you have more versatility, and like, you know, when you have 3 out of 4 for the
That's
Archer,
like the weakest slot for me.
Yeah, because you get 4 specials here. Let's see, this is like 1. You need to awaken here, and then 2 more awakens here, and you literally have like, you know,
completely maxed.
Yeah, except you don't have a ring. You have a you have a crit ring for infantry. Yeah, but still, that's pretty disgusting. So that's how I would do it. All right. Other than that, you have anything else? Did you already buy your shop?
Not yet.
Yeah, gotta wait for.
Don't look at my shop.
Gotta wait.
No, don't look at that. Don't look at that.
You gotta wait for more than gems. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it should happen at reset too, which is in 8 minutes. So.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, that's.
I always wait.
That's why I did too. All right.
But no, I got nothing else.
All right, let me stop recording.